guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an eyebrow tutorial. So excuse the fact that I still have wonky looking brows, like my brows are not shaped the same, they're so, but anyways, we're going to try and make this work. This is not a talk through tutorial, but I'm going to be explaining what I'm going to be doing. But before I start the tutorial, I just wanted to show you a few of the products you would need. So basically, you could either, a couple of products you could use to fill your eyebrows. You could use an eyebrow gel. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow in Chocolate. So you could use that, or you could use I have this eyebrow marker from NYX, so you could use that too. It's basically, I don't know if you can, I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's kind of like eyebrow pen marker kind of, yeah. So I use it sometimes. I like it because it's light. Like if I'm going for very light brows, yeah, I use this. Or I couldn't be bothered today, it's quite hot, so I didn't bother wearing a wig. So anyways, you could use that, or you could use a good old trusty eyebrow pencil, so anyone that works for you. But for today's tutorial, I'm going to be using an eyebrow pencil, since it's like catering to like beginners and those that are not really good with brows. So I'm going to be using an eyebrow pencil today. I'm actually going to be using this too today. Yeah, I'll use this too today. So yeah, so then you will also need a concealer, to clean up the brows, both top and bottom. For my top brow, I like to use my shade, either my shade of concealer or my shade of foundation. So but preferably my shade of foundation, so it blends better with my foundation when I rub my foundation all over my face. Then you'd also need a brow gel. Sometimes I use this Maybelline Brow Drama, or I could use my good old handy dandy Eco Styler gel. Yes, Eco Styler gel, to set my eyebrows in place. So anyways, enough chit chat, let's get into the tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video and also subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Okay guys, so first things first, we're going to go with a spoolie. I'm just going to use this to brush my brow hairs upward and in place, ready for my pencil. So now, taking my Davis pencil in the shade 03, you can use any pencil you want. You can even use a brow gel, anything you have that you use for your brows. But just to make it easier, I'm going to use a pencil. So now with that pencil, I have this like natural arc. I don't know if you might, everybody might have a natural arc, or let's call it a brow bone area. So with that, I'm just going to use that to kind of draw like a semicircle. I don't know, it just helps me when it comes to like giving my eyebrows shape. So usually I just go from where that depression is, and I just kind of like draw a semicircle to meet the tail of my eyebrows. I don't know if that's if you can really understand that, but anyways, once I'm done drawing that semicircle out, I'm now going to draw a straight line to meet up where that semicircle is, and you can see that I'm just going to draw a straight line towards that. Then usually there's a template you have to follow. I usually use the side of my nose with a pencil or whatever you have. Usually the beginning of your brows are supposed to start directly under the side of your nose. Then the arch or the highest part of your brow should form let's say 40 degrees or so. Then the tail of your bone should slightly go further away, so it's like a 1, 2, 3 step to get where the beginning of your brow should be, the arch of your brows, and the tail of your brows. So now once I'm done with that, I'm just going to kind of fill in the front part of my brows with my lighter NYX pencil, because I don't want the front part to be super dark, because this pencil, the first pencil I used, is very dark. So I'm going to use the NYX and just fill up the front part. Then taking that pencil again that we started the brows off with, I'm just going to use it to fill it. But as I'm filling the brows, I'm not going to fully fill the brows. Like where I stopped with the NYX pencil is where I'm going to stop or start with the darker pencil, because I don't want it to blend into the lighter shade. So anyways, I'm going back and forth with my pencil, my spoolie, my pencil, my spoolie. So as I'm applying the pencil, as I'm filling my brow area, I'm also using the spoolie to kind of blend it out. So now going into my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, it's time to clean up the brows. So you need a really sharp angled brush. If you don't have an angled brush, any sharp flat brush would do to help clean up your brows very well. So I'm just going to take some of the concealer, and with one, I usually like to start cleaning up from the tail of my brows, then further work my way up into the brows. So with one swoop, I just clean right down to the tail of my brows. So now whatever is left on the brush, I'm just going to use that to clean the front part of my brows, because I don't want it to be as, I don't want the front part of my brows to be as highlighted as the tail of my brows. So now once I'm done cleaning that front part of my brows, I'm just going to take a brush, a fluffy brush, and just blend out the concealer under my brows. So that's the bottom part of my brows done. So now for the top part, please be sure to use your shade of foundation to avoid halo eyebrows, where the top part is very light, and so use your shade of foundation. So now onto a technique that I've kind of been trying, and it has really been working for me. Still with that same flat angled brush, I'm just going to take my foundation and pressing the brush against your skin. Just rest it against your skin. Press, 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 press. Just basically you're just pressing it along the line. Press. If you can't go with like one clean swoop, so you just till you get to the end. So you see that it just gives you one clean smooth line without having to, like, if you have anywhere to adjust, just take your foundation and press into that area. So it just gives you a clean smooth line without you having to like really go with one sharp line and mess up what you've already done. So then once you're done, take your brush and blend out. So just going to repeat that on this eye. Okay guys, so the brows are clean, but to make this place look a lot better, we're going to just take this brush that we used that has concealer, and I'm just going to just brush. So to set my brow hairs in place, I'm going to just use my Maybelline Brow Drama on this eye, then I'm going to use my Eco Styler on this eye, so you guys can just see the difference. Yeah, so this is the Maybelline Brow Drama. It's quite dark, so I use it in moderation. So taking it, I'm just going to, in upward strokes, just brush the hairs in place. Then with my Eco Styler and a spoolie,
I'm just going to set this other brow. Most times I like to use the Eco Styler though, because like it doesn't add any more color onto my brows, just dries nice and clear. So guys, these are my brows. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Yeah, so I'm just going to put on makeup and come back and show you guys the brows with makeup on.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my video for today. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video and also subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Until my next video, take care, stay blessed and stay beautiful. Bye.